Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Alec.
I'm Neil.
I'm Lane. I'm Saman.
And I'm Damien.
And we're Group 7, the
Dangers behind higher education, the cost of learning.
Our documentary, The Dangers Behind Higher Education, is a very new and relatable series that's going to captivate a very large audience. We're going to shine a light on the realities of the dangers throughout universities in the United States. Through interviews and raw footage, we're going to be able to give everyone a better understanding of what's actually going on in higher education.
This is actually a crime log provided to us from Temple University Police. It shows all the things that have happened the past few days. As you can see, we have numerous robberies, aggravated assaults, sexual misconduct, and a lot of thefts. For our overall estimated budget, we're looking at $16,000 for a cast being made up of volunteer students, campus police, and other university administration. The crew will be made up of a camera operator, a sound operator, 2 writers, 2 editors, a journalist, and they will receive $400 per episode per person. There will be no special effects, as this is more of a reality-based documentary. We will obtain permits from the institutions, and release forms will be signed by all the cast involved. For the equipment, we plan on using a $400 iPad for recording and a $100 editing program like Final Cut Pro or the Movie Maker app. For basic production, we'll do interviews of the cast, images of the university both in day and during the night. We will examine Temple University as it is displayed in the media. We will film late night activities like on the weekends, and we will film Temple University Police Station, both the interior and the exterior.
Because we are interviewing students, so our journal will be documentary, and the program will be 30 minutes long, and there can be 12 episodes. The delivery system will be on YouTube. The aim will be spring 2016.
For the cast and characters of each episode, we'll be using the students that actually go to that university, campus administration, and then also campus security. For this episode at Temple, we'll be using signed release forms at the Temple Police Station. And then our student host will be Nick Ortez, and then as well as there will be 1 student host for each episode. For each episode, we would choose a university depending on how the public rates that university as being how dangerous it is. First, like a good example would be Temple, Duke, UCLA, any other university that is nationally ranked for a dangerous campus. And we will record on live footage on campus.
We feel that a large number of people will be interested in watching our show, but we're mainly aimed at kids who are just applying to colleges or just looking for colleges to get into. This way they can learn the most and make an educated decision about what they choose. A large number of people will be starting the college process. Just last year, 66% of all high school grads went to go on to college. And also, we feel that the parents of these high schoolers will also want to look at the colleges that they're applying to. Other competition includes the nightly news shows, but however, they'll only really deal with college scandals, and they'll focus on that for a few days, but then they'll kind of drop it. We're looking at more in-depth, chronic looks.
Ads will play how ads are normally played on YouTube, either 15 seconds to 2 minutes long right before a show will start. Potential advertisers are the universities that we film in because we're showing how responsive they are in crisis situations. Also help hotlines such as domestic violence or campus safety, as well as community service organizations. We're not showing that the university is a dangerous area, we're showing how the community and the university respond to crisis situations and try to make it a safer area. Potential investors for the show are the universities where we film because we're showing how they respond to dangerous situations, trying to make the university a safer place for everyone. Also the city where the schools are located, and campus security and safety programs, because as well as the university, they're just trying to make a safer environment for not only the students, but also the neighborhood.
Fans of the show can interact with us on social media sites such as Twitter and Instagram. They can specify what school they're talking about by using the hashtag, the cost of whichever university we're talking about in the episode. So for the promo, it would be, we did Temple, so it would be the cost of Temple. Fans can also use this to recommend schools for us to shoot at with the cost of whichever school it was to shoot at. This leads to fan interaction and can show us where we have a large audience to view our show.
Thanks
for watching.
A new era is dawning on Temple University.
Holy shit, welcome to Temple. What the fuck is this? Holy shit!
5 Temple students become victims of a terrifying home invasion in North Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Nick Cortez. I'm a sophomore here at Temple, and I'm your host for this segment of the dangers behind higher education and the cost of learning. Safe on Temple's campus?
Yeah, I feel safe.
Definitely.
Why? Why is that?
It's pretty well lit. There's cops like everywhere at night.
Very understandable. But how about off campus? Is the feeling the same?
Yeah, and if there's ever a time I don't feel safe, Temple has Owl Loop or escorts to like get me back to my place safely.
So do you think Temple does a good job of informing Temple students of the incidents that happen around campus?
Yes, I believe they do. With the TU alert system, I get emails and text messages sent to my phone right after they happen.
Okay, so that's great. So you're always informed,
Always
up to
aware.
date, know what's happening, where to stay away. Okay, great. So next question is like, what would you say to a Temple student who's thinking about coming here with any worries of hearing things that have happened over the past years?
Yes, the Temple is fine.
Come to Temple, it's fine. Anything?
Do you feel campus safety is carrying out its mission statement here at Temple University?
I believe that our mission statement is being carried out. I always call them the 3 Ps, which is prevention, partnership, and pride. So yes, I do feel that the campus police are carrying out their mission.
Any comment on the recent criminal activities that have been happening off campus? For example, the robberies.
If you're referring to the robberies that happened in the last week and a half, I think the news media, in fact, has blown it a little bit beyond what it was. And it's not saying that it didn't happen, but I mean, they said there was 5, there was really 3.